As you guys may have heard, Simon actually saved Hytale. Hear me out. This is how I created Hytale's first mod. Because Hytale's original engine is written in Java, that allows us to create Hytale's first mod early. Alright, so technically Hytale isn't out yet, but I'm creating what I'm calling Hytale's first mod. Here's how. Hytale's server-side mods are planned to run on Java, just like Minecraft plugins. So instead of waiting for release day, I'm building the entire plugin inside Minecraft first. If I design it well enough, I'll be able to port it straight to Hytale with almost no changes. Basically, I'm using Minecraft to code its biggest competitors' plugins. And just so you know, I'll use the word plugin and mod interchangeably in this video. A plugin is pretty much just a server-side mod, and that's all you really need to know. It's a mod. What exactly is a familiar? My idea for familiars is that they're creatures that naturally spawn in the wild. Different species appear in different habitats, kind of like how the Quebecs have their little territory and spawn in their own zone, and other creatures spawn in their own zone too. When you approach a wild familiar, it might invite you to take on taming trials, but only if it likes the offering you give it. And yes, the offering system and the testament tokens that you need to offer to familiars to tame them currently is still a work in progress. I have some ideas, but honestly, how do you think players should earn these tokens? Let me know what you think in the comments. Imagine you're on a server and a super rare familiar spawns, and you see other players around you, but you rush to go tame it. Other players can go and start taming it too, but in the end, whoever finishes all the trials first and gives the familiar a name wins the bond, and the familiar becomes tamed to that player. Familiars are basically my take on a fantasy-themed automation. Instead of wires and machines, I wanted something more alive, more expressive, more in line with the fantasy direction Hytale seems to be taking. For the programmers watching, I built the entire system to be platform agnostic. That means the core logic, companions, behavior, taming trials, tasks isn't tied to Minecraft or Spigot at all. It's written in pure Java, and the game-specific layer is just a thin implementation on top. For normal people, that basically means I can take this same system and drop it directly into Hytale when modding becomes available. Almost no rewriting, just plug in the new game's API and create some domain-specific logic, and boom, everything should work. I'm not going super deep into the code in this video, or I guess at all. But if you're interested, let me know and I might do a technical breakdown. So I've been following the Hytale community pretty closely, the discussions, the fan theories, Simon's posts, and one thing that's pretty clear is that Hytale is leaning more into a fantasy-driven experience than Minecraft. I think Simon said so himself in a tweet. They don't currently have anything like Redstone, and we don't know if they'll have automation at all. But I started thinking, what if automation in a fantasy world wasn't mechanical? What if it was alive? Imagine taming a familiar and having them chop wood for you while you're exploring, or sending one out to hunt for food while you build your base. Or maybe they protect you, gather items, scout ahead. It's all possible. That's what my task system is going to be for. Today I focused on the familiar system, the spawning, the taming, and some of the architecture. But if people want to see more, the next devlog will be about me building the actual task system where familiars can do your bidding in cool fantasy themed ways. If you have any ideas for familiar species, taming trials, or tasks, drop them in the comments. This project is just starting, and your ideas could end up shaping the whole system for the better. For those of you who watched till the end, thank you for watching. And if you want a devlog or another video, please let me know in the comments.